What's up, campers? Aaron Reed here, another edition of Read Between the Lines. And today we're going to talk about that ugly word in professional sports called tanking. The art of putting a product on the field or court that's so bad that you lose a lot of games and end up with better draft prospects. Now, as the competitor in me, as the fan in me, the idea is disgusting. It's a deplorable idea. Why would you want to lose on purpose? It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. I mean, I've got a competitive disorder, much in the same way of Kobe and Michael Jordan. The fates of my teams determine the moods of my week. But that is why it's such a terrible thing to me. I'm sure there's a lot of fans out there that feel the same way. If we look a little deeper, though, and look at the business side of this, we may understand why it's happening. Now, keep in mind, today's sports, it's making money hand over fist. Billions of dollars with a capital B. And that's going to affect how a GM or CEO is going to look at how their team is constructed. And for whatever reason, how you got to this place, you have to understand that short-term failure may end up being better draft picks and long-term success. Okay? That's something to consider. You put a better product on the field, the fans are going to come, the fans are going to be happy, they're going to give you their money. And you definitely don't want to be in sports purgatory. We all know what that is. Playing good enough not to suck, but not good enough to win the title. So many teams are in that boat, and it's a frustrating proposition for the fans. Okay? So now, what the goal is, what I see in today's modern sports are the Spurs and New England Patriots, perfect examples of building through the draft, getting a good coach, and understanding what it takes to build championship teams year after year after year. At least competition. Those are what we are striving for when they're looking to avoid tanking. Now, the only thing else I would say is that it's probably better in the NFL than it is in the NBA, and here's why. The NBA has a lottery system. You are not guaranteed the number one pick, even if you have the worst record in the league. And that's a scary, dangerous, risky proposition for a business person looking at a sports franchise. NFL, worst team gets the number one pick. There you go. You build from there. But when thinking about tanking and understanding the business side of it, we may understand a little more on why it happens. And that is how this fan sees it. Pass the ball.